All right, welcome Cooking Conspiracy as we try to make a sushi roll today. We'll see how it goes. There we go. It was crooked and it was bothering me. There we go. What's going on, Mr. Man? How you doing? So I just got leftover from chicken yesterday. Well, yeah, just be normal then. But welcome back. And I'll save that chicken leg. I got chicken thigh left over from that roast chicken yesterday. We'll get to that in a minute here. That's nice. Hey, what's going on, Rude boy? How you doing today? How's Texas? We're just screwing around with leftovers today. Yeah, everybody knows who Gordon Ramsay is, honey. What's going on, real deal? Well, that sounds like a depressing start to the day, Mr. Man. Alright. I need some chicken. Let's find where the bones are at in this. There we go. Quiet, Penny. Yeah, no complaints, No complaints. That's nice. But I'll be honest, I really don't care who any of y'all's parents know. Not a big fan of name dropping. Comes up naturally in conversation, but when you're just trying to impress people on the internet, I could really care less one way or another, Angela. I mean, the only reason you presented that information was try to impress us, and nobody here cares who each other's parents know. Hey, what's going on, baby? How you doing? Go to jail. I got a paper text. I would like to think I've been behaving fairly well. Appreciate it, Mr. Man. Back from skiing, so just settling back in. Good dogs. Go ahead and throw the chicken in a bowl here. There's some sort of weirdo that gets some sort of erotic kick out of that, Angelo. Hey, what's going on, Glenn? Welcome back. Alright. Let's make a little bit of teriyaki real quick and dirty. There you go. Got some brown sugar in there. Got about a equal amount of soy. And then another part rice vinegar there. Skiing actually, but it's very very kind of you. Always thinking the best. Penny, no. We're gonna have more teriyaki than we need, but put in a little bit too much acid, so I gotta balance it out. What kind of beef is that? That's chicken, leftover chicken there. We're gonna try to make some social word. And jail's possible, you never know. You never know. They'll be just fine. We're gonna try to make kind of sushi roll things here. I appreciate it, Glenn. Let's fill in for one of them. Got this super fancy canned salmon. Yeah, this isn't a Bible Beater channel. I mean, good for you. Just the non-alcoholic Coors. Very exciting Monday night here. Penny, no. Go to jail. Kiko, go to jail. Yeah, I gotta go pay the wiener tax. Just for myself, Cloud Queen. Yeah, so just, you know, that salmon, canned salmon, nothing fancy. You also use tuna or whatever, but this is kind of the first time I'm doing this, and I'm just kind of free balling it, skiing off piece, so to speak. Put a couple tablespoons of mayo in there. Let's go ahead. What do we got around here hanging out? We're going to put a bunch of chili powder in there. Oh, that's nice. I mean, sometimes if you got nothing nice to say, you probably shouldn't just say anything, But hey, whatever gets you through your day. Add some of that. Gonna add some garlic powder in there. Oh, I appreciate it, Britton. You have a good one. Some garlic powder in there. Probably already has plenty of salt in there, so we'll just give it a little bit. And now we're gonna mix all that up. Then we're also going to give it a little bit of, you know it, every night, all day. So much. A little bit of rice vinegar. Ski trip was fun. I enjoyed it. It was good to catch up with some old friends, meet some new friends. Give this a little taste. It's good now. Well, sometimes, I think we've all had a few drinks and fought with JFK. That's kind of a rite of passage on this channel. Self included. There's going to be our somewhat not spicy salmon or whatever. What are you up to, Penny? Let's go ahead and peel the cucumber for this application. We'll go ahead, cut the cucumber in half, and you're definitely going to want to get the seeds out of here. Otherwise, they'll get pretty watery. Let's cut some strips of those. Hey, what's going on, Michelle? How you doing tonight? That is Duke's mayo, because it's the best. Or at least it's the best that I've got readily available and consistently. You know, you think I forget everything, but you know, I'm guessing it has some sort of noodles from Thailand or something. Who knows? What's going on, Ghost? How you doing? I appreciate it, Michelle. I'm trying to apply that concept to the rest of my life. Dogs, clean up. Yeah, well, I'm suspect of anybody who has to state they're the best on the internet at whatever time zone it is, you know? Welcome, Whiteout. Always a pleasure. Yeah, that's the idea. We'll see if it turns out or not. I'm afraid I'm gonna rip the seaweed or whatever. I made the rice last night, so it's cold, so we'll see. Let's see, what do we want to do first? I guess we'll do the teriyaki chicken. Well, it's still marinating, so we'll give that some time yet. Yeah, you want to see feet pictures? Boom. Just get some evenly spread out rice there. Hawaiian shirt, yep, you got it. What's up, big sausage from Canada? How are you? You're just a bundle of joy, BBG. Just put some carrot in there. Get some get better cucumber strips as well. There we go. Oh, you hanging in there, or hanging to the right or the left, you know? And get that salmon can. I mean, it's just a canned salmon mixture with mayo, spices. Nothing too crazy. But, you know, first attempt. So we'll see how it turns out. And the crab patties, I took them into work today. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. There's definitely a few old creepy men in here, but that's okay. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this. We're just gonna kind of fold it over. Oh, whoops. It's been a while. Kind of press it in. Penny. Yeah, there's probably a better way to do it, but we're just gonna. Oh, it's starting to ejaculate out vents. That's not good. Go back in there, soldier. Whatever. First attempt. I'm not upset. Good thing I get a second attempt, though. Dog ass shit dog. Keep at it. Oh, dope ass shit dog. Appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, you're really just a bundle of joy, BB. Why didn't you even come here if you're just gonna say mean things over and over again? Yeah, well, how else would you describe it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at the instructions on the paper. Okay. There we go. Touche. Good to know. Apparently we remember that part. Put a little bit of cucumber in there. Yeah. Good memories. Thank you. Okay. Might be some truth to whoever said I need to use saran wrap, but yeah, who knows? 6 months, 3 years, who knows? Who knows? God damn it. Well, obviously make sure it's wrapped snugly before you pick it up from the wrong direction. But shit happens. It's gonna be fine. What's going on, spaghetti? Oh, God. Well, I'm not a sushi chef yet. Work in progress. Oh, shit happens, you know? Maybe. This one's rolled a little bit better. But we're prepared for these situations. That one's just going to be the fatty on the end. But, okay. So that one came out okay. Yeah, the top side of it, when I flipped it over, it's all clean. Yeah, you know, well, it's not an everyday knife, but last one. That was good. Yeah, I'll have to do a better job rolling. But looking at what I got too much filling in that one, too much rice in that one. Yeah, I mean, but hey, practice works. Don't we all? Teriyaki chicken, kind of spicy salmon out of a can. Well, hmm, but still got some work on it. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Safe. It's like you on the other side of the protection. You're good. Probably with mayo is fine without sauce. Yeah, I mean, the chicken has the teriyaki, the salmon was a mayo base, so it's good to go. All right. But you want to dip it in it, you can dip it in that teriyaki sauce. A little extra salt and sugar never hurt. Mm. You do you, buddy. Quiet. No. I have to watch some YouTube on that. Close the seaweed. Yeah, I'll have to go put it in a Ziploc bag, Reba, but you're right. Taste is, for home cooked, it was pretty good. Probably either a 6 or a 7, but it's about what I was hoping for, though. I mean, yep, there's cucumber and carrot. No. Can't really see the cucumber because I peeled it and it's just kind of like white, so it's blending in. Quiet. Hmm. Could be better, could be worse. Work is work. The check keeps coming and I keep going. It's all right. Well, this one won't store well. I better eat it. You're one time out away from a lifetime ban, Angela, because you're pretty freaking annoying. But yeah, unless it's conspiracy, every once in a while we'll talk conspiracies, but for the most part, it's a cooking channel. Dude, we know you're a 10-year-old, Angela. Chill. tolerate a lot, but Spam is not one of those things. But it's 9 o'clock here. Hey, what's going on, Emoji King? Yeah, bye, Felicia. Let's take this. Let that settle overnight. Let's gravity do its thing. Oh, well, thank you, Wildberry. How are you doing? So we'll probably eat that up for breakfast tomorrow. Yeah. Murder. That's what happened to El Dolfo. No, I rolled a sushi roll, but apparently I didn't roll it tight enough because I was a good boy and I didn't do drugs growing up. I try to. I'll usually do something small. I usually try to keep it under 500 calories or so. But a lot of time I'll grab a piece of fruit, Greek yogurt or something like that. That's pretty small. That's pretty good. When I'm making sushi rice, I add rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. And I just don't bother to rinse it at the beginning. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's right or wrong. That's just the way I do it. It's already in a bag. How bad can that be? I'm gonna wash this. Banana daddle, Terry. And sometimes I even dilly daddle. Who knows? I got an extra chicken leg, didn't eat it, so I'll probably eat this with the sushi for breakfast, and that'll be our breakfast for whoever asked. I think it was Michelle. But I got roast chicken and a bunch of crab cakes left to eat in my fridge, so there's a lot of them. You know, they just come up in conversation. Adolfo, you know, don't get me started on Bigfoot or. watched the movie Borat. It's possible Borat was onto a lot of things. Yeah, you got me, philosophy, because guess what? I'm already technically obese. And guess what? You're still jerking off to your aunt, so you do your thing. Probably haven't ever had any attention from a woman since probably your friend's mom at a birthday party when you were about 12. Tell me I'm wrong, Adolfo. Conspiracies come and go. I mean, I'll give you one. But, I don't think Bigfoot's real. It was just a really unattractive, ugly woman in the Pacific Northwest. Probably like that dude's mother up there. Well, the dogs cleaned that up. I think that's a valid conspiracy, Terry, but I mean, just the real question was who was the benefactor? I mean, was it a full-on inside job? Or, it was a situation that could have been prevented, but it was let go, continue on? Do we really think that plane crashed in Pennsylvania, or do we think we shot it down? I don't know. Let the comment section go crazy. Yeah, this should just wash right off. No, yeah. I mean, the TSA, here's a conspiracy that, the TSA has done absolutely zero good. Here's another conspiracy. I've never met a cool person I know that drinks Michelob Ultra. And there are aliens among us. I mean, Men in Black was just too accurate for there not to be true. Oh, man. What's that? I think if you watch the movie The Neighborhood Watch, I think that's probably pretty close to what I expect. I mean, I'm disappointed everybody backed out of the Naruto run on Area 51. I was expecting that to really give some good results. Yeah, The Neighborhood Watch is a good movie. It's pretty funny. Ah, man. Yeah, big sticky mess here. Whenever you're putting sugar in any type of sauce, you just spill it all over the place. You're gonna have a mess. But yeah, I mean, I don't think. Yeah, don't think she said anything too crazy. You know, what she said was, "I like your coaster and I love my country." That's all what I heard. But you know, I mean, and if you don't love your country, you should probably be either one, moving somewhere else, or two, making your country into a place that you do love and you're proud of. Mostly cooking. Cooking and arguing with trolls on the internet, Adolfo. It's a lot of fun. I don't know. Chilling in Missouri, I guess. I haven't seen her for a while. All right. Well, I think that's about all I got for tonight. But I'm kind of interested in this dynamic that has developed by Adolfo and Michelle. Maybe they have a history. Well, that's a conspiracy. Well, oh, there's a lot of conspiracies there. Hmm. I mean, it could be one of them. I don't know. It's almost like there's a pretty infamous guy from the history with the first name of Adolf, and then a bunch of his friends went down to South America for a while. I mean, I'm not going down that conspiracy, but if I was going to attack a rando on the internet, that would be the way I would go about it, Michelle. Then you'll probably twist his tail pretty good. I'm not taking sides. I mean, if I do recall, he decided to pick a fight with Michelle, and I'm just here for the popcorn now. But I see that if Michelle had listened to my advice, it would have been an effective salvo. I'm on a lot of lists. Fortunately, I'm still not on the no-fly list, what I am pretty happy about. I'm not a big fan of flying, anyways. Life is good. She didn't do anything. She just said, nice coaster, America. Well, it wasn't a bad thing, you know? That's not exactly fighting words. Oh, that escalated quickly. Fight, 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 fight. Now they're fired up. I love it. I love it. Well, yeah, usually telling a woman to relax doesn't really do very much, but it's possible Michelle's an alias and is actually a dude. So if that was the case, telling her slash him to relax could be effective. Penny, go ahead, investigate, honey. Oh yeah, you've recovered from that last little bout, buddy. You're so funny. How many times have you used that same line tonight, icon? Nah, relax, buddy. Feel like you're just reusing the same insults you heard in high school 15 years later, iconoclast. But then again, you probably majored in philosophy in college, probably at the community college level, because you weren't smart enough to get any scholarships, and you definitely weren't an athlete, and then you couldn't cut a community college, so now you're probably like an overnight security guard making $9.75 an hour in a state that's minimum wage is $12. Congrats. Nice. If you know, you know, real deal. And apparently, you do not know. What's going on, Darth Vader? Ooh, this is getting good. Yeah. Well, no, you don't got PhD. Well, actually, you're probably a big enough waste on society that you might. I bet Iconoclast probably, gets sexual urges from watching the movie Ted. Also, probably, yeah. But, Kiko, do you want to go outside? Oh, I thought Ted sucked as a movie, all right? They made it look really good in the commercials, but then all the good parts were in the commercials. It's not trans, real deal. Nothing to do with that. It's a work thing. If you're not in the industry, you don't know, and it's not applicable to you. No, I'm pretty confident she's a woman, but I've been fooled before. Just kidding. Dude, you're the loser watching the iconoclastic. Way to checkmate yourself, buddy. also, how are your bed sores? Because I know it takes a forklift to get your fat ass out of the lazy boy iconoclast. Okay, Ted 1 was okay at best. Ted 2 absolutely sucked. There's no way they can make a Ted 3 that would be any good. No. I'll give you Ted 1 was okay at best. You could watch it once, there was no rewatch value. It's not like Super Troopers was a classic and Super Troopers 2 was good. Hey! Not barking. Come on in, guys. Man, I think you voted for Kamala philosophy. I would say Super Troopers is an 8 out of 10. Yeah, what exactly are you learning here? Trying to bring up your D plus from community college philosophy, trying to learn who Plato or Aristotle is. Maybe you can learn the Pythagorean theorem while you're at it. Now you're probably going to throw out, oh, that's whataboutism. I'm willing to bet that I wasn't going to say contribute nothing to society, but I'm sure we are subsidizing your healthcare iconoclastic. I kind of imagine you being like the comic book sales guy from The Simpsons. How close am I? Yeah, I mean, Super Troopers is, it probably came out around 2000 or so, but I mean, it's aged well. It's still hilarious. Yeah, well, you know what happens when you inject human DNA into a goat, don't you, real deal? You get banned from the petting zoo. Weekend at Bernie's was a good movie. If you like stupid humor like Ted, you would like Super Troopers also. Kick-Ass was alright. Penny, Kiko. Kiko, Penny, come. I said come. Hey. Come in. Good dogs. Man. Good for you, Iconic. If this is what gets you through your day, I'm glad I can be a therapist that you obviously never got as a child or an adult. But you did probably get your dad's belt until he walked out on you, still waiting for him to come back from getting a pack of cigarettes. So you're probably wheezing around with asthma, from the secondhand smoke. Saying, woe is me, I'm such a victim, my life's so hard, yeah. The world is still waiting for your great contribution, but I don't think we're going to be holding our breath, buddy. Talking about iconoclast? Probably. He's absolutely the comic book guy from The Simpsons. But, you know, let's try to end on a good note. It's been a good day, good stream, or whatever. Yeah, you got a philosophy. Keep telling yourself that. You know, I hope you get what you're looking for in life, bud. Go on and swipe on. But, you know, it's been my hour, so I think I got an early morning run at the track. So, I'm gonna end it. Say goodnight to Michelle, Adolfo, fucking comic book guy, BB, if you're still hanging out, Glenn, whoever else is still in here. Uh, but thanks for stopping by, y'all. Hope to see you again, Adolfo. You know, Riva, thank you. You know, it's been a good one. Hope to see y'all again. Ciao, ciao, guys. It'll be fun. Adolfo. Until next time. Aw, love you too, Bree. Good night. Peace.